Welcome to another Google Merchant Center misrepresentation case study where the account was suspended twice before we finally got it restored. Before I start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ali Raza and I'm an owner of a Google Ads partner company, and I'm also Bing certified and Meta certified plus SEO certified, and I've been working in this field from around 17 years, and we provide different digital solutions including helping and assisting with Google Merchant Center suspensions, Google Ads disapprovals, Google Business Profile suspensions. Also, we help with Google Ads audit, setup, or management. Also, we provide web development and landing page services. So now let's move on to this amazing case study where the account was suspended twice. Let me show you first of all the website. This is the website. You can see over here that this website provides is a clothing industry, and with clothing industry people have hard time in improving their Google Merchant Center accounts. We help those, but however we have a specific policy, and that is no working with counterfeit or replica items. We do not work with those in any niche, any industry. We do not work it. So this is a website for which we try to get approval. Guys, just to let you know that this is not an easy approval. We have 160 plus steps checklist which we use to ensure the compliance for your website, including checking on your robots.txt file, Google Search Console issues, Google Business Profile issues, your website issues, your issues on the GMC account, your issues on the Shopify, dead links, broker links, wrong links, plagiarism, replica images, replica plagiarized content, issues in your shipping policies, issues in your return policies, issues when you add your feed on your GMC, the settings you set on your GMCs, the setting you set on your website, payment policies, robots.txt file. Even in the payments policies page, there is a lot of things to be done. The track your order page, contact us page, your phone number page. We do a lot of verification and testing to get it approved. So it's a lot of hard work and it requires patience. So guys, whenever you work with me and my team, I request you guys to be patient. We are not going away. We are going to help you. However, you have to be patient and help us in getting this approved, because we are the part of your team. Consider us the part of your team, and we're going to help you in getting it approved. So now I'm going to show you the step-by-step procedure, and then we can see over here how we get it restored. So this is a suspension. You can see over here. First of all, see this suspension over here. Here you can see this suspension. This is for United States, and you can see over here during the review of your request on 21st January, Google found an issue. Please ensure that you meet the requirements before requesting reconsideration from January 2023 2025. Based on the information, Google identified few things. However, this is generic information. Transparency about your business identity, business model, policies, and how customers interact with you. Promote your store's reputation by posting reviews or highlighting any badges or seals of approval using SSL security certificates. Provide information in your merchant center business information. Follow SEO guidelines. Improve your chances of getting seller ratings. Match product data in merchant center. So your product data should also be matched with your merchant center. Also, every product should have detailed descriptions. So there are a lot of things to be needed to be done. And another issue I can see over here, that when you see around on the products, you can see over here that the products have misrepresentation. Some were missing the value, so little bit few attributes were also being missing over here. Some basic things as well also missing over here. And the products were around 23. You can see over here these pictures were being taken before we started on the project. You see over here. So I'm going to show you a few of the audits and what we did. So let's get started with this first audit. Now, I'm not going to show you everything over here, but just to the main things over here which we used to get it compliant. You can see over here that the font color is different, hardly readable. You can see over here you can hardly read it. So this kind of a website where it's very hard to read, the content is not approved. The contact us page is not connected. The track your forum page is working or well or not. The email address you provided is working fine or not. Your social media presence is active or not. You can see over here the website has some speed issues. Some landing page has watermarks being found. It is not fine over here. Placeholders were also being found. Testimonials which were looking more like a fake over here. Just generic reviews which actually people do. Actually, not even the Google like it, not even the real people like it. So compliances of these also help in increasing your sales. So we suggested adding better description, also suggesting a few things over here like highlighting these things of your working hours plus adding the time zone, because this is a very big confusion over here, because even in United States there are multiple time zones, so users have hard time to understand which 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. they are talking about. So this needed to be mentioned according to your time zone. The contact us should be clickable, even the email address should also be clickable. We also look for the tracking page. Tracking page have some placeholders. Placeholders is a coding issue, coding error, and a developer can sort out. Social media presence was not over there. For products, mostly products are double, so we suggested either having multiple products. You can add different variations on the same product page. You can see over here that which we did. Also, we do the test checkout as well to ensure everything working fine or not. We also check for the GMC, also check for the Shopify for the compliance. The important note before contact us section was need to be added. We also suggested removing these lines, between paragraph, irregular spacing. Also, we suggested adding some content for the return and refund page, so everything is being aligned. We also think that the disclaimer page has a different UI than your whole website, which is not good thing. Adding contact us page at the end of the page. Also, disclaimer size was also big. Terms and service page needed to be added. Plagiarism was found, we need to be solved. Also, you can see over here that the coupon code is not there and it is not working. We asked for the simple coupon code and that was not working over here as well. Also, when you try to add multiple products, is it working fine or not? Payment methods are different over here than being shown on the website homepage. So these small things were over there on the website. Another audit I'm going to show you over here. You can see over here that testimonials, newsletter, live support, all things which we suggested being added. In the footer page, we added suggesting the company name, company VAT number, time zone, highlighting these things. Apart from this, the email address should be clickable, return exchange page should be email address clickable. And the about us, we suggested adding a CO note, making it more professional, making it more authentic. Plus, we need suggesting connecting the about us page with contact us page so people can easily contact. So also the form should be working fine. Also, there were a few things which we suggested. There should be same contact us section at the end of the page containing the company name, company number, business email, business address, phone number, business timing, contact duration. So ignore for this spelling mistake. However, there should not be any spelling mistake on your website. Also, social media active presence, social media emails should be the same as on your email address, and there should not be any generic Gmail addresses, but rather your company email address, and the same is used on the website, same on the social media page. Also, the social media page should have active post with active engagement. With contact us page, we suggested removing the placeholder, adding the following information. In the fact, we suggested removing some lines, some question answers were being added. Payment method policy pages need to be discussed. We also suggested adding disclaimer page, do not sell my information page. We also suggested having exchange policy, cancellation policies page, and both should added be in the return and refund page. Placeholder needed to be removed. There is a general blog page which needed to be removed. The tracking order page needed to be fine. Plus the contact information should page be over there so people can easily contact in case if they want to know more when the order is going to arrive or they have questions or concerns about their orders. Plus speed issues were over there. Plus you can see over here with the product page, you can see over here that the 24/7 service is being mentioned over here. However, in practically you do not offer this, so because you are having a standard 9 a.m. to 5 a.m. support type, so you cannot have a 24/7 service claim when you are not providing it. So another thing was the website also have SSL issues. You can see over here that in the time of our working, the SSL security certificate was missing on the website. That also causes suspension. And you can see over here that the account has a suspended account for policy violation over here. So the Google Ads account was also being suspended. So what we did was we unlinked it and we both considered it as a separate entities. In case if you want our help with Google Ads suspension, we can help that. But however, Google Ads suspension cost extra. Guys, keep in this mind, we do not cover Google Ads suspension along with this. If you want, disconnect your Google Ads and we can help you with Merchant Center. But in case if you want to help for both, we are going to charge extra. Guys, at least consider our hard work and consider our expertise. We take a lot of our time in sorting out all of these things. So apart from this, I'm going to show you other audits as well, because multiple audits were being done. I'm just going to show you over here some major things over here. Some weekly featured products have a grammar issues over there, some payment policy pages issues, some extra spacing was over there. So minor thing changes on the website were over there. You can see over here terms and condition having extra spacing. You can see over here the social media icon, Facebook page have this blue mark below why it is over there. So we look for everything over here. Apart from this, we also look for your mobile speed, Google business profile, speed test over here, desktop speed, everything, page speed insights, broker links. If I'm going to show you a few of the things, like robots.txt file is also needed to be over there. Sometimes people have out of stock products mentioned on their website. That is also not acceptable. So guys need to look for the out of stock. If your any of your product is out of stock, sometimes what is happening is multiple there are multiple categories with empty products, or having the same products in multiple categories. This is not allowed as well. So alignment of your website is also necessary in getting your Google Merchant Center approved. So these small things also being mattered over here. You can see over here we worked on everything from head to toe. We look for each and everything, and this was done by multiple team, multiple members to make it compliant. About us page, contact us form, track your order, speed test, shopping, Mr. and Mrs. You can see over here a lot work was being done on those. Also, we suggested having this favicon over here. Small things like grammar issues, the checkout procedure have any issues or not when you are trying to add multiple products. Sometimes the companies offer multiple discounts. We look for that as well for the compliance. Test call, email verification, phone verification, checking out on different things, adding, selecting different colors, adding multiple things to add to cart to see any issues. So a lot work is done. So usually this takes a lot of time. If you have things in your time, if you have these products available in your stock or not, your transit time, your estimated delivery time. You can see over here everything is being mentioned over here. So a lot work was done. You can see description, shipping policy, return policy, payment method, reviews for each and product. So each and everything was work for each product. Guys, you can see over here how much work was done by my team, and of course the client. The client also supported us. So guys, you need to be first of all patient in sorting out all of these issues, like these. Plus, we also check for your website compliance, the hosting provider you are using, any issues with your hosting. We also check for your IP of your domain. Sometimes the IP is in the block list, we have to get it removed, because if you are using shared hosting, this causes an issue as well. And apart from this, after this, you can see over here, then we discussed, we got our first approval over here. You can see over here that this was the first approval which we got for the website. You can see over here we got it approved. However, then what happened was that it was suspended again, and it was for ID verification. Now this is another thing over here, that the identity verification is a very important aspect in getting your GMC approved, and the client do not leave your hope over here. You have came so far, so now it was only the ID verification left, and after this we got the second approval over here, which after the ID verification we can see over here that the account has no issues. There are no longer any issues on the account, and the products are now finally approved. You can see over here that they were previously not being approved, and now it is approved. I'm going to show you the live as well. So I'm going to refresh. So guys, you can see over here that this is all original with this merchant. You can see over here that this is now approved over here with this approval mark. If I'm going to go in the products, I can see over here the product is being approved. So yeah, this is another successful case study. So for those who are looking for Google Merchant Center suspension, we help, we even provide Google Merchant Center accounts as well. However, the compliance of the website is necessary. If you do not have compliance, we are going to help you in making it compliant. Plus, we also help with Google Ads disapprovals, Google Ads suspensions. We also help with Google Ads management. We also help with Google Business Profile suspension. I also help with landing page web development services. So in case if you want me and my team services, you are more than welcome to hire us through the link in the description. I hope you like this case study. Make sure to subscribe to our channel as well, and so you can keep on watching out these kind of case studies. And yeah, again, credits to the team who worked a long day and hard to get it approved, and credits to the client who was supportive and who was patient to get it approved. So yeah, thank you for watching. Take care and bye bye.